Do you guys think the top people on the internet run ads? Do you think Mr. Beast runs ads? Do you think Logan and Jake Paul run ads? People who do the internet right don't run ads. It's for dumbasses. It doesn't even work. All of them have so much overhead. They say they made 8 figures. They made 1.5 million. That's why they don't have the shit that the people have who don't run ads.
I'm back. What's up, Bubba Army? Today's video is gonna be a banger. See, I already know what it is. Bubba Army in the chat. Well, Bubba Army, it's been approximately, 3 weeks since I've last made a video. And guys, it has been really busy with my job. I was out in the forest for a couple of weeks, and then I came back and unfortunately had some stupid lung infection. So I was out for the count, couldn't make a video. But you know what? The AMU, it's been expanding. It's been evolving. There's so many things going on, and when I sat down to make this video, I was like, holy shit, I'm lost. It's been 3 weeks and so many alpha males have done so many crazy things. So I figured I would just, sit down, we check in with Wesley Watson, Mangi, and Clinton Cream Pied, right? Because you know what, that's like the 3 trifecta in the alpha male universe, and then we'll go from there. Because man, there are so many characters. We have Sid Watson, we have Power Bottom Perry, we even have Big Tetas Torta Pounder. Look at this guy, got a Strength Cartel tattoo on the top of his head while I was out. Like, what is going on in the AMU? It's truly overwhelming. And you know what? I got this Red Bull, this Red Bull, and I'm sipping on it and I'm in flow state. So guys, let's get this show on the road.
The whole Reddit page of weirdos who think they're always just going to take my Instagram page down, try to f me. You guys are going to end up like Unlocked. Trust me. They're already looking into your stupid ass group of lames. Too easy. But, yeah, have fun. Tell Unlocked when you guys are sellies that it's all good. You little hacker lames could all cry together. And we'll keep it.
So while I was gone, apparently Wesley Watson is tired of being stretched out by the entire internet. He's tired of being trolled. He's tired of being laughed at. So he's been threatening to take down the Reddit. What's really funny with all these alpha males is they're like, I'm never paying attention to any of the hate. The hate never gets to me. And then you got Wesley Stretched Watson complaining, bitching, right? On his whatever Instagram page, whatever this was, right? He's complaining about people clowning on him. It's really funny, honestly. We always get the last laugh at the end of the day. And what is up with Cornball just like walking back? He's like, oh, you know what? I gotta look really badass with my arms stretched out, and then I gotta come back and say something. Like, what's up with these dudes always touching their nose too? Like, they're always like picking their nose while talking to the camera. It's super weird. Like Lado's Fitness or whatever the fuck his name is, right? He always does this too. He'll always be like picking for gold while talking into the camera. I don't know. Maybe you can comment down below, because I have no idea why they do that. So Wesley Watson, he's threatening to take down the Reddit. He's really mad at everybody, but guess what? He keeps on crashing, and let's roll on that next clip.
Let me teach some of you business people something. Let me teach you guys something. If you work with like a celebrity or an influencer or someone at a top level, and you consistently post them over and over again, looking for clout that you work with them or worked with them, and they don't post you, you look like a idiot. Just post the people who actually support you, because that mother don't. Okay? You get it? You look like a dumb You guys want to know the best thing about all these 50-50 people? Can you imagine at my level if you ever thought anybody could split 50-50 with you? 50-50 with me is your guys' life savings a month. Understand that. There is a guy who has a 300-foot yacht. That's some of his bills. Aspire to be that. The guy who you couldn't even ask anyone to pay 50-50 of the caviar bill on the yacht on one trip, because it would break their life. That's the man you want to be, where money is nothing to. He's such a provider. Everybody eats when he's around. They eat grandly. Shows you how cheesy all these motherfuckers live. That they could even ask a chick to go 50-50. Well, what's your condo? $4,000 a month? Oh, fuck. Oh.
So there's a whole lot to talk about, but I really want to center in on this, and it's that Wes Watson and all of these alpha males are all humongous hypocrites. They're as big as hypocrites as their puffy, steroided out arms, okay? Every alpha male loses track of what they said or done, okay? Because they say so much bullshit that they just forget or they purposefully do it. I think Wes Watson is just a complete moron and has no brain cells, so he probably falls in the camp where he just simply forgot, okay? The two celebrities, the only two actual celebrities on Wesley Peg Watson's page are Diddy, yes, the Diddy, and Lil Pump. This dude's bragging about having Lil Pump on his page in 2025. And I don't care about the whole clout thing, right? But let's just go along with Wes Watson's argument. He says you're a lame if you have celebrities on your page, but they're not posting about you. So I went over to Lil Pump's page and I can't find a single post about Wes Watson. You have Conor McGregor, you have Post Malone, and you have Shaq. But where's the Wes? He's not there. But if you look at Wes Watson's page, you have one post, you have two posts, and you have three posts. That comment's actually pretty funny. There was not a single arm curl done that day. Anyway, there's probably some other posts about Lil Pump, but obviously the relationship is not a reciprocal one. I don't know why Wes Watson brags about having two celebrities on his page and one being Diddy. Yeah, you can see it on the screen right there. Not making it up. I never make anything up here on the Bubba channel. But I'm going to continue on with our next character, Mangi, because you know what? She's kind of become a big star in the AMU. So let's get into that.
Was there any part of that environment that you applied in your relationship forward that was maybe negatives, considering that the relationship with men is highly transactional?
This is the thing. When people know that you've been a dancer, they think like, oh, you're a gold digger, you're this, you're that. They'll stereotype and then use your past against you. And if you haven't done the work to heal yourself within, you will succumb to their projections on you. So that's why it's really important to be able to heal your own views about yourself. So before then, I'd be like, oh, well, they're probably going to think bad of me, like I'm using them or this or that. But really, I just have my own values.
So if you're new here to the Bubba YouTube channel, Mangi, Angie, fake tatas, whatever you want to call her, right? She does this whole like theta healing grift bullshit, okay? It falls in the category of like what every other alpha male does. I guess she's an alpha female, but I'm not going to rebrand the AMU, okay? She's a character in the alpha male universe. Now, the problem I have with Mangi is that she's always like acting like a victim. Oh, if you don't heal your BBL, then you're not going to be able to blah, blah, blah. Nobody actually cares, okay? And I love the fact that she tries to frame herself as a dancer. Somebody pointed it out in the comment section. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely slayed her BBL ass. But yeah. So you know what? Okay, are there the dancers of the night who are not gold diggers? Sure there are, right? But Angie is 100%. And how do I know that? Well, in the past she has said, well, why didn't Wes just set up my kids with a bunch of money even if we didn't work out? If you really cared about the kids, then you would have given me tons and tons of money. Yeah, you know what, Angie, you're a gold digger. And you know what? We gotta go on to the next character, and that is Mr. Pepperoni Nipples. This guy is really hated among Bubba Army. So let me roll this clip. Alright, hold up though. Before I roll the clip, let me provide some context, right? Your favorite speaker, Clinton Cream Pied, at a conference over here. He's really been up to a lot of stuff. And apparently he has a new girlfriend, new wife, whatever. These guys, they go through women on the daily. And he has the United States Marine Corps tattooed on the back of his head, following his lover, Wes Watson, his true lover, okay? Now, this woman, apparently she's a mom of 3, 4, 5. These guys always preach not like dating or marrying some other woman who has a bunch of baggage, and then they just go ahead and do it. So hey, whatever, they don't even follow their own fucking advice. Now this woman, right, poor lady, she's just fallen into the crosshairs of the alpha male universe. I'm not gonna really say too much about her, right? However, what I will say is that this guy, he's extremely corny with it, okay? He is saying you could never have this woman is so beautiful, this woman is so amazing, you just are so jealous of everything that I have. And he posted this clip because people were really getting underneath his skin. So now that you have that context, now we can roll the clip.
Weird behavior from these weak ass men continues. They'll say things like, oh, you know, that girl looks like a Barbie, or I would never date a woman with plastic surgery. Well, newsflash, bro. Here's the reality, is that the exact same women you're rubbing one out to with OnlyFans and porn sites looks like those girls. They don't look like the shot out, overweight wildebeest hippos that run around regular ass life. No, they're the 1% attractiveness people. And the oddest part is that you can't even admit that to yourself. What's even worse is that's not even an option for you. No matter what, that woman would not even risk the oddest of opportunities where she could potentially have a child by a straight up loser that no one else wants either. Do you know who she does want to father her children? I mean, I'm just saying, I win again.
I think the ending of that clip is my favorite part. This lame, right? He goes, you know who would want to father their children? As he licks his lips. And then he's like, yeah, I win again. Like, what the fuck, bro? That was so cringe, dude. So as you saw, right? Clinton cream pied, pepperoni nipples. He crashed out because people are calling him out that he's dating a Barbie doll, a plastic lady, or whatever, right? He's really soft compared to the other alpha males. He's one of the few that will actively engage with the Bubba army. He really doesn't like the heat, okay? So when people put pressure on this lame, he really falls apart. And guys, you know what? That's going to be the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was kind of like an appetizer video. We saw some of the peg, we saw some of Mangi, and then we finished it out with a little bit of pepperoni. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the Bubba YouTube channel, and check out the Discord where everybody is 24/7 talking, having a good time from the Bubba community. If there's an alpha male you want me to cover, be sure to comment down below. I need to get my bearings straight. It's been a while since I've checked in with the alpha male universe, and there's a whole lot going on. So if you have some really good updates to a story that I just didn't mention, be sure to put it down below and I'll take a look at it. Hopefully y'all have an amazing day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out, y'all.